5 seconds remaining.
Oh yes, of course, because we're in season 2 of the in-houses.
Yeah, I was just wondering that has the leaderboard reset?
Yeah,
it has, I guess as of
the match history is still there, but the leaderboard is completely reset. And I think the formula's been changed slightly, the MMR formula. But yes, it's completely reset.
nice. We'll have some new. Well, maybe we'll have some new leaders to see if Rhodes can dominate the leaderboard again.
Yeah, he had a very, very strong start before, and I don't think he'll have that again, because now he's Immortal and not Legend 3. So he's actually at the rank he should be. Think Tide will get banned? Sometimes you get a knee-jerk reaction to what dominated you the last game.
I think the bigger problem is that it was Tide played by a rank 700 Immortal. I feel like he won't play it 2 games in a row, and I feel like if someone else tries to play it, it wouldn't be as successful. But that's just, theory. Someone else might be very successful on it. But Rhyme knows mid lane so well that I think he could play almost any hero in mid lane and, take over the game just by the fact he's in mid lane.
Yeah, true. He really knows that lane. I played Tidehunter mid, and I did win the game, but I didn't do very well. I felt like I had to try extra hard to be useful, whereas he was just absolutely dominating them. And then I played Crystal Maiden mid, and it was the worst game ever. Don't do it, guys. It's really bad. Really, really bad. Like, I won the lane, but it was so bad.
I've had very mixed lanes of CM mid, and I feel like the games where you win the lane, you then don't build the correct defensive items that you need, and you're still a Crystal Maiden, and mid-game you just die a lot.
Yeah, that was me. I was like, I'm really fed. I won the lane against some Magnus. I'm amazing. I even solo killed him 3 times, and then you just turn up and you're like, I'm Crystal Maiden. And then you just die. Yeah. It's really sad.
You have Blink Dagger, Ags, you blink in, you ult, and you just die in 2 hits.
Yeah, and I go, I'm a core. But it's support CM, you can get away with it because no one's waiting for a pos 5, and then you find the perfect spot and you kill everyone. When you're the pos 2, you've got to make something happen. And just blinking in a CM is not always the best thing to do. Is this Rhyme Pudge? Oh god, I hope not.
Rhyme Pudge, another big boy with a big belly taking over the game.
Is this when I said, Rhyme, you've got to play support? And he's like, okay, Pudge. Like a typical player.
Yeah. I'm playing support, I promise. I picked Lina.
Lina, I can cope with. Lina,
it's like the support people play when they don't want to play support.
It's Wind Ranger support.
Every position for Lina will nuke at least 3 of their cores creep waves during the game. Go, oh, sorry, I didn't see you.
Oh, yeah.
Builds Aghanim Sept.
That's Ross's puck, where he ends up with more net worth than half his team.
Bans this game then, Juggernaut PA. So PA's new Wraith King and Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker we didn't see banned last game, right?
Well, we didn't, but Brex played a game last in-house on Saturday, and he absolutely dominated with Spirit Breaker. He was all over the map. He was just slaughtering everyone, and it was pos 3. I think they've just remembered it. It was really good. Really, really good. Right. Darkseer, okay. Move speed. Vacuum Wall. How are we going?
A bit of a... I don't know what changes he got, but he's a bit of a weak laner right now. By instantly picking a Darkseer now, you kind of open up your core pool for the Radiant. You can pick slightly weaker cores because you know that Darkseer is not really going to put any pressure on in the lane. I think the biggest problem is the hero just lacks any kind of big kill potential. His kill potential is running at you with Iron Shell, and if you can just get away from that or avoid that from happening, you're very safe as a core.
Why would you ban Oracle if you are the team against Darkseer? That feels like the wrong way around to me. Surely the Dire should be banning Oracle.
Yeah, and if they didn't, then you just pick it, and the Darkseer is completely useless.
Yeah,
you can pick the greediest safe lane core of all time, and he will have the freest of lanes.
I really like Darkseer as a hero, but I feel like he's not a pos 3 you can just pick pretty early because he's very easily countered. You just need any hero that either has a Dispel or can sit away from the creep wave, and Darkseer is pretty useless. You're right, he has no kill potential. They did change his Ags. I think they made his Ags way worse than the old Ags. I really don't like his new Ags. I think it's pretty rubbish.
The old Ags was Parallel Wall, right?
No, that was a talent.
Is that a talent?
They've changed it a lot. His old Ags was Vacuum cooldown. It's like 12 seconds. But now his Ags is 350 health on the buffed to a target with Iron Shell, and you have 2 Iron Shell charges. But 2 Iron Shell charges is... Yeah, so that's moved. His Ags Shard is quite interesting, which is normal punch. You just punch a target in the face, doing more damage based on how far you've moved, and it creates an illusion of them that attacks them. But I don't know if it's worth picking up. It might be. It's interesting.
Oh, cool. They copied Mercury's passive from Smite.
Probably.
Apart from the illusion thing. Yeah. Mercury's passive from Smite is his next hit does more based on how far he's moved.
Yeah, they have exactly the same in the Hero of Nomad and Heroes of New Earth, so Dota not exactly being groundbreaking this patch.
No. The illusion's kind of cool. Obviously, if you can punch the core, like you're punching an AM or something, then maybe quite good. But
yeah, it means you can create an illusion of a hero without needing your ultimate. So that's all right, but I don't know. We'll still see. I mean, Darkseid by himself needs a little bit of setup. Just one hero to combo with him, and it's already great.
Yep.
Lena's not quite enough yet, so we'll see. Jakiro, pretty classic. Crystal Maiden actually can work. We'll see. It has a 2-second stun. Does normal punch really have a 2-second stun? Let's have a look.
Yep, and stun them for up to 2 seconds, so depending on how far you've moved, obviously.
Okay, so you have to run around, and then you punch them. 14-second cooldown, and it has no mana cost. 2-second stun. The illusion doesn't do a lot. 5 seconds.
Only lasts 5 seconds.
25% damage dealt, but it's a low cooldown stun. Darkseid never had any crowd control before, apart from vacuum. Now you have a stun. That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty good.
Yeah, the illusion gets obviously a couple of seconds of beating on them. I feel like it should be a very specific pickup against very specific core heroes like anti-mage and things like that. Although I guess you could reflect it because it's point targets, so you can make Darkseid punch himself.
That would be quite funny. I'm just wondering if having a 2-second stun on a 14-second cooldown is just worth it enough. Because that's quite nice. But we'll see. It doesn't do any damage, I guess. But for an Aghanim Shard, you picking up a 2-second stun, can't really complain about that. We'll see.
We will see. Bans have gone through then. What we got? We got Oracle, Timbersaw, Enigma, so no more Enigma for Ollie. I doubt he's going to play it 2 games in a row again. He's not the kind of guy that does that. But
not usually.
Just making sure, because it does combo obviously with the Darkseid. Then the Dire opting to ban out Troll Warlord, Winter Wyvern, and Drow Ranger. I kind of want to see more of Winter Wyvern mid this patch, because there's a couple of items, like there's the Intelligence Corrosive Dot item. I can't remember. I don't know names.
Witchblade. Yeah, very. Yeah, I built it on Queen of Pain. I really, really like that item. It's a great item for sort of int cores.
Which makes Winter Wyvern mid really scary, because you can go that item, which is about 3,500 gold, I think. It's relatively on the cheaper end of items. And then you can build it into the Orchid, and then you can pretty much solo kill anyone on the map very easily.
Yeah, it does a lot of damage. When the target can't move, and you're now doing your int every single second to them as well.
I haven't yet come across things like OD with it, and I feel like OD would do very well with that item, because obviously it's even more in-scale damage.
He'd do well if his win rate wasn't 19%, but okay.
Which is the biggest problem, because the rest of the hero is just a pile of garbage.
Well, they took away his only ability to do any wave clear. Now he has literally 0, which is pretty bad for a mid hero in this meta. So Alchemist, now if Ross was in the game, that would be an obvious pick, but Alchemist and Darkseid picked very early on. That's quite a risky draft, I'd say. You've picked some of your really like game-defining heroes very, very early. Ancient Apparition, obviously, pretty good counter to Alchemist. So I wonder what they're going to do to counter it or to support the Alchemist. They could go Omni Knight? I don't know.
Is there a world this Alchemist isn't core? Because of the new Shard, which buffs an ally, is it going to be a return of support Alchemist? They nerfed Grievel's Reed as well.
Okay, so you have a Rage Potion you can cast on allies, but like I think you just pick Ogre Magi, which is just better. It's way better. An Ogre Magi Shard is really cool as well.
You've really like ruined my whole concept in one.
I love the idea, but I just think it's not worth it, because you can always Rage Potion yourself as Alchemist, right? So you can still play it as a core.
Okay.
I like support Alchemist. Back in the day, you just roam around. They did buff Acid Spray. It does its damage instantly as well.
So it's like more armor reduction, more damage.
Yeah.
And also it takes until 20 minutes to even get that potion online, so you've got to get through the first 20 minutes of the game being a support Alchemist. So
yeah, you could do it, roam around. They did buff his stun, I think.
Oh, but the Willow pick from Dire, actually, is this going to be mid Willow? Will it be a support Alchemist? I kind of want it. It's probably going to be a pos 1 Alchemist.
Yeah, it might be. I think it's going to be mid Willow. If you see Dark Willow, usually it's Ollie.
Yeah, exactly. I find it hard to believe this isn't an Ollie Willow. There is a possibility. It could be Dark Willow, Dark CLA, something like that. Maybe have the Lena mid, Alchemist pos 1. The Dire draft itself right now is very flexible. Other than Darkseer, which is pretty much confined to the off lane.
Pretty much. Sometimes we've seen support Darkseer. It has been played. But
you can see it mid as well, but there's just better mid heroes, right? I just don't feel like it's gonna do enough. It's not the kind of hero that turns up to a lane and ganks like incredibly well. So
no, it's a bit depressing. What I would like to bring up an anecdote of is games I played with Ross back when we were playing a lot more games with Ross, and he played Alchemist a lot. We've had some games where we were so hideously far behind, but Darks and Alchemist is a really good combo. Imagine Alchemist, as farmed as he is, and now he's moving at permanently haste move speed and can't be slowed. He just runs straight into AA. AA's dead. Runs into Silencer. Silencer's dead. What do you do when the Alchemist is moving at haste speed and can't be slowed? It's pretty good. It's a very good combo there. So, I guess we don't want to underestimate the Dire team, but we'll see. Xenon Tinker. I don't really know anything about Xenon, but I would like to see a Tinker, although I did play against one today, and he dominated so hard, I don't want to see a Tinker again, actually.
Yes. Yeah, the new items on Tinker make him very, very strong if he gets a decent early game.
Yeah, the Arcane Blink, when he's nearly 6 slotted, it's so good.
Yeah.
You can even go a different Blink if the Swift Blink can be good too, but it's good.
All of them are pretty good, actually, because he can just use them infinitely.
Yeah, he can.
The Wind Waker as well, really nice Tinker item. There's just so many options now for that hero, and it's just annoying to play against. I feel like with good coordination, it still isn't as successful as, it's not being picked up in the competitive scene because he's insanely strong. It's a pub stomp hero.
He is a pub stomp hero. He's absolutely a pub stomp hero, yeah. If you're a good Tinker player, you can win any pub game.
Yeah.
Pretty much, unless you've got the hardest counters picked against you.
Yeah, if you got like Spectre Zorm or
Spectre,
Zeus, something like that, you're just like, ugh, this game's horrible to play. I want out.
I feel like Spectre's got to be the hardest counter to Tinker, because you don't even need to find him. You just press R and you're magically on top of his head.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do against that.
Instantly cancels his Blink Dagger as well. It's just, it's rough for Tinker.
Yeah, and you teleport onto his head. I know he can scythe your illusion very quickly, so that's where it comes down to the late game and haunting on him fast. But still, by then, Tinker probably's lost the game, because every single team fight, you're just on his head. And the last pick, Leshrac. Now, Leshrac was banned in a few of our in-house lobbies. People are saying he's really good because of the new items, but Lesh wasn't that good before. He was mediocre. He got 0 buffs at all. They just changed his scepter and gave him the shard. But otherwise, he's exactly the same as he was before. So I don't think he's that much better. His shard is also the worst shard ever. So we'll see. Okay, Ember Spirit.
Yeah, I know Ryan is a fan of Leshrac, and I know Super Noodles is also a fan of Leshrac, so it'll be interesting to see which one of those takes up the hero.
Yeah, Ryan Pudge, here we go.
Maybe it will be Ryan Pudge, okay. Yeah, the ethereal thing is very interesting as this new Acceptor on Leshrac, because it's basically AoE decrep.
Yeah, it is. I like
all
that.
Enemies. It doesn't affect others, so it does stop the Alchemist hitting if he doesn't go for a magic immunity. Ember, though, is quite a nice pick against it. It looks like it's going to be a Kinder Surprise Leshrac, so neither of those Super Noodles on the Ancient Apparition. What are these lanes? And is it mid Pudge? I think it's got to be mid Pudge, right?
Is it going to be mid Pudge? We'll see.
Yeah, Starter off lane. Then who's the core on that team?
I feel like it's going to be Kinder mid, though. I'm not sure if Ryan will play mid 2 games in a row. We're going to have to find out. I can't see Leshrac being that successful anywhere that's not in mid lane, to be honest. That hero needs a lot of levels of farm. Or he doesn't do a lot. He just kind of runs around trying to split earth and using Edict. He needs some levels. Oh, we're about to find out.
You're probably right on that one. And it will be the shared tangos on the Leshrac. So yeah, going to be a Kinder Surprise mid lane. Position 4, Pudge, played by Rhyme. Starter heading to the offlane. So it will be a core silencer.
Okay. Now, core silencer has sort of had a new lease of life because of Witchblade, but also because of his shard, which makes your glaives bounce. So it does give you some way to farm waves. The problem is the first 20 minutes is absolutely no wave clear. But, Ollie has shown us that even with a bad start, you win a couple of team fights with, some good coordination from your team. Suddenly you're on like 20 extra int and you hit really, really hard, especially with that new item Witchblade. So we'll see. Rhyme is just run around.
No, why are we doing old predictions, Karen? We have new predictions now, new shiny predictions.
Yeah, what's the command for that?
/prediction, I think.
Is it?
I think so. Or you can do it from your dashboard. I think it's a nicer UI.
30 seconds to battle.
But I'm not sure.
I'm not configured with my dashboard up. You had stream muted during lobby setup. I think Royd's going to go down, is he? We've got the hook on him. Yeah, he'll die. Super Noodles, long range ancient apparition hits. That's what happens when you send 3 heroes top. I turn the predict. So let me try. Was it slash prediction? Oh, I'm doing slash prediction. So what will I do? Radiant or Dire?
Radiant and Dire.
Radiant.
That's it.
Dire. Submission period 5 minutes. Start prediction. You or a mod will need to confirm the outcome within 24 hours of the end.
Makes sense. We'll just end at the end of the game.
There we go. Prediction started. I need to get. How do I show the prediction on my stream? Is there a way to do that? Like I've got the poll up? There might be a way. I'll do that later.
There might be a way. I don't know if there's some fancy thing, but it shows in the channel points, I believe. So people.
Oh, there's a predict button.
Now.
Yeah, there's a predict button. Can I click it? Predict.
I don't know if you can predict, but yeah.
Get started. I can't predict because it's me. Oh, it creates like a cool thing. It shows you the return ratio, 1 to... Oh, so the more people who predict the other outcome, the more points you get if you win the prediction.
Yeah, and then when you predict and type in the chat, it should show a little... Does it show a little blue thing next to my name?
They voted with 1,000 channel points, whereas Debate Mob voted with 30. 30 channel points? Come on, now. You can do better than 30.
Yeah, so it shows who predicted for what. So it's a little bit of fun.
Not my third. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, you get a little icon in chat. What is the blue? Okay, predicted blue 1, predicted pink 2. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that. I'm having fun with that. Hopefully I'll find a way to show it on my stream, because then in the YouTube video you'll be able to see it. Otherwise I'm just talking about random stuff. You have no idea what's going on. No, I think you don't get his points, I don't think. You get your points times whatever ratio of winning there is. You don't get like someone else's 1,000 points if you vote 30. I don't think that's how it works. Anyway, it is a Pudge support, Pudge pos 4. Absolutely no tangos. Already sending some more tangos in. Nice hook, really, really well placed. And there's the stun. I think Doige is going to be okay. Or will he not? Nope. There's the bash. Nice, another kill for Ryan.
Yeah, he's going to be a bit of a menace on this Pudge, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Gone straight for the early boots start, so flying around the map. We did see Ollie actually end up playing position 4, Dark Willow, so he's down in bot lane.
I mean, that is not what Ollie is usually playing, but then he does know how to play Dark Willow, so I'm guessing his pos 4 Willow will still be quite effective.
Yeah, but we have that issue, and the reason maybe they were thinking about the core silencer is that against the Darkseer, Brex is just slapping away, and should be a pretty relatively straightforward lane, although the constant pressure under the tower will mean that Brex takes constant poke.
Could have used his glaive the last hit that, but oh well.
We're not here to micro-commentate. Or are we?
How do I see the prediction? That's the question. Oh, wow.
Open the channel points reward, and then it's at the top of the menu.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah. Lot of number of points in the pool. I see. Draken voting with 2,000 channel points. Dire actually have 80% of the vote.
Fools.
I like
Fools,
that.
I say.
I'm not going to vote. I don't know if I can vote my points. Well, obviously, I have infinite channel points, so it wouldn't make any sense. But
And there's restrictions if your country doesn't allow gambling through like loot boxes and stuff like that. You can't vote. So Belgians and Dutch people can't vote, I think.
Ah, unlucky Belgians. But there's nothing to win.
It's still a form of gambling.
I mean,
in a sense, you're gambling
I mean,
channel points.
technically,
you're gambling fake currency.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
I don't know. Twitch being Twitch.
Too bad for you.
Well, unlucky if you're Belgians. Used to have a lot of Belgian viewers, not anymore. All gone.
Not since Twitch released predictions and they can't use the platform anymore.
Yeah. Oh, look at Ryan. Nice stun from Royds. Is Royds in the rot radius? No, he's not. Actually, he's going to turn around, get some Fiery Soul stacks, but he didn't realize that Mars was just going to collapse on him. Kinder Surprise will also find a kill. There are 5 kills for the Radiant. We're not even 4 minutes in. It's the fastest 5-0 of all time. I think it might be.
Oh, wow, I missed what happened middle, but I'm assuming Ember thought he could man up with Flame Guard and forgot the Diabolic Edict, which is what Kinder's maxing. It's physical damage, and it just went straight through it and killed him.
Yeah, Brex found a kill.
Not late as well.
We're now 6-0. I think Ollie might kill Super Noodles. Yeah, he walks into the Bramble Maze, and Ollie... No, another Fairy Fire, but he walks into another Bramble Maze. Ollie will get the first kill on his team. Is Xeno level 25 Ember Spirit? I think he might be.
He is, yeah. That's a
oh, there's the hook. Ryan will find yet another kill.
one.
Level 25 Ember Spirit gets killed by Kinder Surprise, who's like a Crusader Leshrac. So, yeah.
This is kind of another reason why Alchemist is usually played mid lane. He doesn't do too well in lanes where he can get contested very easily, and the acid spray isn't enough to zone you out of the lane.
Yeah, I think in a lane,
it is mid lane.
In a lane, you can't just max Grievel's Greed, because then you are pretty much just a lane creep. Whereas in mid, you can get away with it because you'll get so many levels. You're only being contested by one hero.
Yeah, they were maybe hoping that the Lina would be a strong enough for support to keep the pressure away, but it's not been so far. And actually, Mars is just manning up in top onto Deutsch.
You don't really want to man up under the acid spray though. 7 up base armor on Slardar. He's got a lot of armor for a strength hero. I think it's the highest actually. Are the 4 supports the highest MMRs? Yeah, they are. Noodles, Ollie, Rhyme, and Droids. Yeah, it's all supports on the high MMR supports.
What MMR is the Ember?
Good question. Xenon? Anyone know?
Xenon, last MMR, it's got previous rank Ancient, so...
Ancient, okay. So we've got a couple of Ancients around, haven't we? Because Brex is Ancient as well. Miles is Legend/Ancient. Oh, nice big stack here for Deutsch though. Rhyme's doing a little bit of clean up.
Rhyme's just going to walk in.
What happened to that concoction was the fastest concoction I've ever seen. He instantly threw it out. Massive bash onto Roids. Hook. Nope, because he hooked Miles. Oh, nice stun from Roids. Instantly pops the salve. Could do a clarity as well. Could think about it at least.
Unfortunate coordination. They would have definitely got the kill there, but they're just putting a lot of pressure onto this Alchemist right now.
Look where Kinder
okay
is.
in the last hits.
Kinder was literally chasing Xenon out of his own jungle. But yet
he's
somehow...
taken a trick from Rhyme's book in the Tide Hunter.
He has, but somehow, even though Kinder has a kill, Xenon is doing pretty well when it comes to CS. Top CS in the game. What's Slardar's shard?
Down a level.
Good question. Corrosive Haze is applied for 5 seconds when you use your W. Your Slitherine Crush. I'm not sure how good that is, to be honest.
Wow, that's pretty good, right?
I mean,
if you AoE stun, you hit
yeah,
everyone with it.
I guess it's only 5 seconds, and Corrosive Haze is a 5-second cooldown as it is. I don't know. It's okay. I think Roy's in a little bit of trouble.
If you hit 2 people, you're infinitely in value.
Deutsch, you're a little bit late, my friend.
As well.
You also didn't use the acid spray before you threw out the alchemical concoction. Deutsch, I think you could have had that kill. Oh dear, what's happened in the bot lane? They managed to find a kill on McDo.
Behind the tower, they tried to cut the wave, I think, and they tried to dive the tower even and ended up paying for it.
Well, Brex will enjoy some more int in the early game. I mean, having 4 int, that's 4 extra damage as well. It's nice. He's maxing out the glaives, which I think you tend to do, because when you go rank 3 glaive, you steal 2 int instead of 1. That's a massive improvement.
Oh yeah, maxing it is very value actually, because even at the obviously the upgrade from 3 to 4 isn't that big, 2 to 3 in, but still nice. Every little helps, especially against someone like a Darkseer. You're just gonna hit a lot, because what can you do? He can run at you. That's about it.
That's true. Oh, Ollie's gonna take a lot of damage here. It does go straight into the Shadow Realm, so he's gonna be okay. Shadow Realm very nice against Brex and Super Noodles. They have no way to target through it. Another kill for Rhyme. He is now 4-0-2. We're not even 8 minutes in yet. The rune will spawn in the top lane.
Any diabetes?
Diabetes molding. It's alright. Could still be turned around. You never know.
I mean, despite all this, they're only 2k behind. Who's bringing up the majority of that net worth? I have no idea, to be fair. I think they're all just slightly behind a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, we saw last game that it was 5-3 instead of 10-2, and yet the net worth was double. So net worth is the thing that matters, right? Kills are just for show. No one really cares about kills. It's about killing the ancient and having money.
Rhyme is here in the mid lane. He's not got level 6 yet, so
the I don't know.
Lockdown.
No, the creep got in the way. And he's just going to farm a camp instead. Ollie's on a killing spree. Wow, okay. He's got all the kills on his team.
Rhyme might be in trouble now.
Nah, but Kinder Surprise is strong. Oh, goodbye, Roids. You're going to get absolutely melted by the Edict. And yes, they do bring down Rhyme. But not before they manage to find a kill. Nice bait. Kinder is really good at mid. He's performing way above his rank, in my opinion. What is he, a Crusader?
Yeah, definitely not Crusader. That's for sure.
Not Crusader tier mid. You know, really nice cancel on Split Earth as well. Already managed to find 2 kills. Xenon doesn't have a single point in Searing Chains. So he's no crowd control whatsoever on the hero. He's gone for phase boots. He looks like he's going for Maelstrom Mules, so that's sort of standard mid-ember. I'm not entirely sure why he didn't just wait for that last hit, but getting a bit impatient, I guess. Bot lane with Curse Crown onto Ryan, but I think he's going to be absolutely fine. McDo, you do not even have your ult. You need to leave. You're not going to get hooked, but... Nice ward from Ryan. Goes for the Roids. Roids knows. Really good backstep from Roids. And he's going to take the ward. But again, we have no searing chains, so Rhyme just walks away.
Yeah, not much of a catch potential here. Everyone's just going to try and walk away.
You need searing chains. Rhyme's just running back around. Okay, you've given speed to Roids. Roids only level 4. At 10 minutes in. This is the light strike rate. Kinder surprise. Comes in with the stun. Gets the stun to Ollie. Out comes the Ice Blast, but does it connect with anybody? Does hit Ollie in the face. And there's a big hook onto Xenon. We do have Dismember. Dismember going in. Immediately cancel. He's still going to go down. Out comes the Fear, but it's a little bit too late. The dude's not looking so hot either. More int for Brex. Royce, he's only level 4. He's in trouble. He does have the raindrop. Is that going to keep him alive? I think it might do.
Brex got this auto attack.
Nice stun.
Great stun.
Beautiful stun. Absolutely perfect. But
Royd sidestepped the hook, and the hook went all the way through to cause Xenon on like max range. Really
Royd actually lives. Ollie finds yet another kill. So let's have a look at the net worth then. It's going all over the place. At the moment, top net worth is actually Miles. This is not a rare occurrence. He is very good at finding gold in the early game. Then it's Kinder second, and actually Brex third. So they hold all
Miles
three
is
spots.
usually finding his farm through lax of rotation. So we can see he's taken down top lane tier 1 tower, and he's pretty much been sat here the entire time. Miles is very greedy as a player, and it's just one of his things. And when it pays off like hugely, right? He becomes really farmed. He's really hard to deal with. So yeah, he'd be really enjoying this early game. Lots of free space to do exactly what he wants to do.
Exactly. Yeah, he's going to be happy. He's got his treads. Is he sending an item to him? Drums, full drums. And drums got buffed in the last patch. It now gives a movement speed aura again, and it has 8 charges. That's a lot of charges. Doesn't give any in. Oh no, it doesn't give any agi anymore. Only gives strength and in. I remember it used to give all stats back in the day. But yeah, movement speed aura is nice.
Rhyme is hunting, but Royce will spot him out. In fact,
ooh, Royce is level 6. Don't think he has the burst.
Crown.
Oh, you've got it. Do they have the damage? Yeah, they definitely do with Willow. But you can't get to him. He's just going to sprint away. He's actually... Oh, Oleg finds the kill. That was a lot of damage from Curse Crown. Way more than I thought. Get the Fear. Nice dodge. Again into the Curse Crown, into the Bramble Maze. Out comes the Fear. Misses actually completely. Rhyme's just going to go straight into his ult. He does have the hook to finish off the kill. Doesn't even need it. They've got the infinite scaling team, don't they? Strength onto Pudge, int onto Silence.
Yep.
So if this game goes full, you know, there you go.
This Curse Crown from Willow is actually like proving pretty effective against stopping Rhyme initiating, because he throws it onto the Pudge. The Pudge can't dismember straight away. He has to wait for the stun to wear out. It's a good 4 or 5 seconds where Rhyme is basically just a rock machine.
Yeah, that's true.
If the fights go on long enough, there's no Curse Crown, and Rhyme can do what he wants.
Deutsch is now top of net worth again, thanks to, you know, being Alchemist. Max rank Grievel's Greed. He's gone for Maelstrom, really early Maelstrom, just to help him farm. He's also gone Chipped Fest, which is an incredibly amazing item. 3.5 health regen, and it's 26 damage return on heroes, 13 to creep, so it's like a budget blade mail. It's just so good for farming. And
God, I'd love that item on Spectre.
I mean, Alchemist is a better core than Silencer. Oh no, he's just walked straight into a Pudge. Level 9 Pudge, goodbye! Also, the Ice Blast comes in just to add insult to injury. Kinder, you're in a little bit of trouble as well. You do have Yules, and you've also got the Illusion Rune in the bottle, so you can use that to dodge, get rid of the chains. Ah, Rhyme's just there with the save. But he does get the Split Earth. Nice Global Silence. Is that going to get Xenon killed? I think it definitely will. Maybe not. No, I'm wrong. He actually gets away.
Boots.
Very fast hero, Rhyme. Looking for the hook. Doesn't have it yet. He's going straight away Eternal Shroud Pudge.
Oh, my dude.
Nah, that hook.
TP's in
a little bit ambitious. I'm not entirely sure what Darkseer thought he was going to do. Is he going to vacuum the Pudge a bit closer? Puts the wall up. Vacuums him back into it. But I think the Pudge is going to be absolutely fine. Does get stunned by Roids. Nice Ice Blast. Oh, it connects on 2. It's a lot of damage. One guy's to Split Earth. Breck's going to find a second kill. Oh, it's just going to have to run. Nice regen rune for Xenon, but...
Breck's up on 10 int stolen now, only 14 minutes in.
He's nowhere near his talent even. Level 15.
He's going for the Witchblade as well. Witchblade, interesting item actually. It's spell reduction, right? So against Ember early game, it's quite effective. They're actually going to go onto Brexia though. He's gone for the tower. He's greeted for it.
Yeah, that's a little bit too greedy. He's going to go straight down. Ollie will find the kill. I really like Witchblade, but I don't know if I'd go at first item. I think I probably maybe get the Dragon Lance first, maybe even Hurricane Pike, and then I go back for it a bit later when I've got more in. But it is a really good item, so I definitely would still consider it first item. But for me, it would be second.
Yeah, I think even just a casual force staff to prevent exactly what we just saw happen would be very important.
Yeah, I would be going Hurricane Pike Witchblade. The fear's a little bit too late, Ollie, I'm afraid. He's already taken your precious rune. But he goes straight into Roids. Never mind, Noodles turns away. You're quite fast with Tranquil Boots. Nice sidestepping. I think he's going to be alright.
The neutral creep removed the Tranquil Boots, and now I think Ollie will have the movement speed to catch up.
Curse Crown. Out comes McDo. That vacuum didn't do a lot, I'm afraid. Rank 1 vacuum is not a great ability. Dire are very low level. Look, all level 10 on the Radiant, whereas you've got level 8, level 6 on the Dire. I think the XP difference is actually the biggest factor this game. That just makes the Radiant so much stronger. But you do have Alchemist. He is farming away. He's got full Mjolnir already. Opting for Travels. I think you can't count the Dire out. I think I'm right in saying that. You've also got a level 25 Ember Spirit player, right? He is going to absolutely delete Super Noodles. Not before he gets to D1. Look at all his damage. 360 Shadow Realm. Thanks for the kill. See ya.
The max Shadow Realm, even on a support Willow, is still something you have to really be careful of in the early game. Can't underestimate it. Willow has insane solo kill potential for a pos 4.
Yeah.
It's kind of mirrored by the fact that Rhyme is playing Pudge, who has the exact same thing on the other side.
I mean, Roids is 0-7 and Ollie is 6-0. There's quite a difference in these supports. Roids not had the greatest game. Gets hooked straight into Pudge. A level 11 support Pudge with Eternal Shroud. Nice stun. He actually pops the Guna. He's just trying to help Doige get the kill, but there's no one else here to help him. Yours from Kinder Surprise. I think Doige is in a little bit of trouble now. Rhyme's looking for the hook. Actually doesn't end up getting it. Curse Crown goes into one of the illusions, but it's not going to be enough. Doige, he's taking a lot of damage here. He's going to go down. Kinder is dominating. 402 Leshrac. Almost got his Boots of Travel up. Got the Yules. The new item must be really good for him in the late game. The Wind Waker. The Super Yules.
The Super Yules. Yeah, I mean, this game is kind of coming down to who has the bigger cores. Or even who has the bigger supports. And at the moment, the Willow and the Pudge probably on par with each other. AA versus Lina is probably a similar story. The Ice Blast is going to be nice. The Laguna Blade late game will be nice. The biggest difference, I think, between these two teams at the moment is the Silencer is having a pretty decent game, and the Alchemist is just not. And despite the fact that Alchemist is on top of that net worth, you're still not far ahead enough in 17 minutes as an Alchemist to where you're comfortable that you're going to have a really good late game.
Another hook from Rhyme. And another kill. 616. Yule's a creep in the camp. I'm sure the creep appreciated that. Nice fear from Ollie, but in fact it's a little bit too late. The Radiant are just all over it.
This is going to come into a tier 2 tower push, and I wonder if we're going to see something almost similar to the last game where Radiant's going to hit this power spike in 25 minutes and the game's just going to end.
Well, maybe. You've got Travels on Leshrac and he's got Diabolic Edict, which is so good at killing towers.
Yeah, the difference is you don't have a Tide Hunter with 60% building mitigation and minus like 10 armor.
Vex seems to be the only person in the team who's interested in the tower, so everyone else is going to run away. See some TP in the top lane. Who's TPing there? Dude. The thing about Darkseer is he's 0-6 and 2. Darkseer is one of the strongest late game pos 3s in my opinion, but it takes him a long time to get there. He needs levels. He needs max vacuum. He needs another rank in Wall of Replica. You know, he needs a lot. He even has a talent to increase vacuum AoE. So vacuum's going to go from 400 to 610 radius, almost 50% better. The cooldown also is currently 60 seconds. A global silence was used, but I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe Brex thought he could get a kill there?
I won't lie.
I think Brex TP'd in, and yeah, maybe he was thinking he could get the kill on the Ember.
Oh, Noodles, he's taking a lot of damage from Ollie. Is Ollie going to find the kill? Yes, he is. Yours onto Rhyme. I think Ollie's still going to go down. Kinder is just way too strong. We've got a few people stuck. In fact, that's Miles stuck on the cliff there. He's going to be brought down. Kinder gets stunned by the Cursed Crown. Rhyme is still waiting around. Looks for a hook. Hooks Xenon straight off the cliff. Rhyme pops his new item. Goes back to full mana. I think he's in a little bit of trouble now. Pops his wand. He's looking for a hook. Nah, there's no way he survives here. But maybe. Kinder's turning up. Nice split earth. Oh, but the stun comes out at the perfect time. He's looking for the hook. It doesn't matter. Kinder's going to find it. He walks straight into Roids, who he's going to just kill. Royce does absolutely no damage to Pudge because Eternal Shroud gives 20% magic resistance, so does Flesh Heap gives 16%. So I'm not entirely sure what Royce thought he would achieve with that. A little bit sad.
Oh, such a tanky boy. He has the life steal as well, so he's going to heal up to pretty much over half HP.
We have an 8-0-3 Leshrac this game, but look at Ollie. Look how hard he's trying. Ollie is a support Willow. He is 7-1. Next on his team, 2-3-0-4-0-6-0-10. Ollie is responsible for 70% of his team's kills. I think his back is hurting from his attempts at carrying his team.
Even despite that, he's still third bottom on net worth, so he's obviously been buying a lot of support items, and it's not really doing them any favors. I almost wanted to see him transition into more of a core role, because he's going to kind of need it. Despite how, you know, how good we're kind of looking, and Xenon's had some pretty good Ember play so far, he's actually lower than the Pudge on net worth.
Yeah, that's not really where you want to be. Not below a Pudge, anyway. This Pudge is very durable. Already has 30 bonus strength. That's 50% of his base strength in the early game. That's a lot. He hasn't even maxed out Flesh Heap yet. We'll have to see. I mean, Alchemist is still Alchemist. His farm's pretty good. I mean, his gold is pretty good anyway. But he's going to need quite a lot more. I think Ollie's in a bit of trouble here.
Well.
Ollie has to use himself, so he is 100% dead. Out comes the Global Silence, so he's going to be brought down. Nice hook. It also dragged Duke back in. And now you have 16 stolen int on Sansa. He's not even got this 4 int stolen talent yet. I think the levels also just paint a pretty sad story. Ryan finds yet another kill. Look, level 16, 15, 14, 14.
Oh, right.
That's not where we want to be. You've got Blade Mail now on Ryan. He's just getting tankier and tankier. Nice hook. I'm saying nice hook. He hasn't even hooked yet. Nope. Nice dodge by Doid. But they've got a use. Oh, he is absolutely slaughtered.
Wonder if we'll see Ryan pick up the shard on Pudge and potentially save his allies. I mean, it seems pretty good, right? You just, someone gets Searing Change comboed by Ember, you just gobble them up, they're completely safe.
Yeah, it's got some potential there. It gives you a new ability, that's quite interesting.
You become a friendly Stitches.
Basically.
Yeah, this is the danger point for Dire now. Radiant have hit a lot of their power spikes. You got Link Dagger up on the Slardar, he's going Aghanim Scepter. The Leshrac's finish, you know, Travel's yours. He's got Kaya, the Pudge has got Blade Mail. It's he's very high level as well, level 16. This is where Dire needs to play very safe, but try and farm the map, and Ember needs to do a lot of split pushing. They're TP'd a lot of heroes bottom here, actually. The Alchemist is down here as well.
Yeah, Brex has to be careful. He went for 3 Null Talismans, I noticed. Now he is going for
Arcane Fight. I think it's Roids who's in the wrong neighborhood.
Oh, right. Oh, right. The 0-12-4. He's trying to find a kill on Super Noodles. He nearly gets it, but Super Noodles has his own use. He's going to be fine. Go away. Oh, he actually finds a kill. It's Xenon who finds the killer, but now he's in a lot of trouble. He is being chased. Nice dodge using the Remnant. They've got the wall up. This actually could look pretty good. They are going to find a kill on Leshrac. That's a 10-time streak ended. Doge will find 700 gold, but he's in trouble. He's being hit to death by the Pudge. I think Pudge is just winning the right-click battle. I mean, that's not what you expect to happen, right? They do lose Miles as well. Ollie, he's doing whatever he can to Pudge, but this Pudge is so tanky. I think he's finally going to be brought down, or I'd hope so anyway. He's popped the Blade Mail. Xenon's got to be careful. Ollie will finally find the kill. This is a good fight for the Dire. Oh, but Brex, he just turns up. He has the 4-int steal. He'll find another kill.
And a huge part of that fight going so well for the Dire is that Brex had no mana for Global Silence, so there was no turnaround from the Radiant once initiated upon. Very unfortunate. The Dire will take that. They get themselves, what was that, a 2,000 gold net swing, something like that.
Yeah, it's the big streaks. 10-time streak was taken away from the Leshrac, so that is a lot of gold. And Deutsch took that, so he's happy. But now Brex actually has more money than a Silence, than an Alchemist. A Silencer really shouldn't have more net worth than an Alchemist, given that Alchemist is the ultimate farming hero and Silencer has no way to farm.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if there are any
ag shard, though.
Should we see if there are any ag shards up at the moment? Because I'm not sure there are yet, actually.
I'm surprised there's nothing on the scoreboard that shows.
Yeah, you have to go through the heroes, but there's none. Literally none. Oh,
yeah, Brex has one queued up, so he's 400 gold from it. But I don't think anyone else is even thinking about it right now. Comparing it to last game where everyone had one.
I think we might find a kill on Miles here. Yeah, he's not looking so hot. He's going to go down. A little bit too greedy. Ollie will find yet another kill. You've also got full Guardian Greaves up. I'd say never count out a Darkseer.
His middle tower is under attack.
Just how strong that hero can be.
To defend itself.
The only issue that I have with this game is there's no one really on the Radiant side that you really want an illusion of. None of those heroes have particularly strong illusions. Silencer's one doesn't get glaives, so lacks a lot of damage that way.
True, you don't have strong illusions, but you still group everyone up, you still slow them. 5 illusions is always going to hurt because they do 100% damage, don't they? Or it's 85% at the moment. You can actually get...
The Punch illusion actually kind of chops while being relatively tanky as an illusion, so...
Yeah, it does.
There are benefits. Rhyme is playing super aggressive right now. He's got a Blink Dagger now on the Pudge. He's going to yoink the bounty rune.
He is very out of position, but can the Dire kill him before the Radiant turn up? This is the question. I mean, he's a very, very durable hero. They're trying. They're popping absolutely everything out. Comes the A Blast. Ollie's going to take a lot of damage from that. Can they kill Rhyme? They're trying. Yes, they do bring him down. But Ollie is very low. Out comes the Guardian Greaves. They're just going to have to run. But they've used him up. He pops the wall, but he doesn't have Vacuum. He's going to die very, very quickly. More int for Brex. Kills Roids in about 2 hits. Yep, he's going to go down. So Brex finds yet another kill. 28 int now. Ollie actually just gets the fear, but I think he might go down. He does have his Yules up in 5 seconds. Yules from Kinder. Is Brex close enough for the int? No, he isn't.
Don't think he might see much at this point. 28 int on the Silencer in 25 minutes. He's positive over 1 int per minute.
Yeah, 1 int per minute. That's pretty good, isn't it? And I mean, that's really synergizes with the Witchblade, which is 1 times your int every single second. 75% is pure damage coming out from glaives as well.
That item is insanely strong for int cores. My god.
With Silencer, it's more than anyone else because he literally gets so much intelligence. I really enjoyed building it on Queen of Pain because you do have a lot of int and it makes all of your attacks slow by 75%. It's kind of like a Skadi. Also, look at the stats. Attack speed, int, armor. It's everything you want, really.
It's a bit irrelevant to this game, but is this item low-key good on Medusa? She has very good intelligence game.
She does. She has like 4 int game, one of the highest in the game. And they've... Oh, do you know what? They changed Medusa's level 25 talent from 800 mana to 75 intelligence.
Yeah.
So maybe. That's really interesting. Doid is in a little bit of trouble. He has popped his BKB, but he can't TP out. And they're just going to follow him and right-click him.
BKB does nothing against the Edict. It's going to
and now it's gone.
BKB though as well.
Oh, God. And he's gone. Another tower. I mean, the game, I want to point the other game was already over by now, and this one isn't. So technically this game is going longer, but you've got 2 infinitely stacking cores. You've also got Blink on Hudge. Is he going to blink and try and find McDo? I think Roids is in a little bit of trouble here. Nope, he'll just find Noodles and run away.
Super Noodles.
Hook. Oh, he doesn't dodge the hook. He tries, but the hook was too quick. At least he finds a kill.
Roids will be happy to at least trade his life this time, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
These two are having a miserable time.
It's a bit of a fight going on mid. You've got a stun onto Ollie. Doesn't last very long. Rhyme just blinks straight in. Can't quite find McDo. Misses it. It's a very small vacuum. Now you've got the global silence, so absolutely no chance of Xenon to survive there. Also gets dismembered. Blink straight in with Miles. Find a kill on McDo. Now you've got Leshrac ready to go.
Yep, this is kind of a repeat of what we just had. Are they not going to push? Hello?
Well, they're waiting for a creep. Waiting for a creep wave,
I guess. They don't need it. It's top lane.
Yeah, but they're just going top them. They have a catapult there as well. Actually, they've used Glyph, but you still got Glyph on the Dire. Yep, there you go. Glyph the first Edict.
That will be the catapult. Yeah, that's a huge thing, right? You got to wait out the Edict because the Glyph duration is what, 5 seconds? Edict is,
yeah, it is
10, so it's half the damage drop. But can they? They don't want to spend the buyback here on Ember or Darkseer, and Brex is hitting the tower from outside of the max range.
Brex does have his Aghanim Shard. Whoa, we've also got Aghanim Scepter onto the Slaughter. Oh, and the hook connects right. Oh my god.
Maybe we need to rename the copy pasta to Moore instead of just Ross.
Yeah. His head is gone.
Yeah, this is a rough game to be a very underfarmed support laner. He went for the Ether Lens, no defensive item. Every time he gets out of position, even by like a fraction, he gets absolutely murdered.
So, Alchemist is trying to find any farm he can. Ollie finds a kill. Ollie finds a kill. I mean, Ollie is playing a support Willow without much gold. How did he do that? And he gets the fear as well. Ollie is playing this game so well. Lloyd is back on top of the net worth, but he really needs a lot more damage. Yes, he's got an Elven Tunic, very stylish, but it's not going to be enough to outcarry against that team.
Oh my god, Ceremonial Robe, the drop Silencer.
That is such a good item.
I expect they'd put this on Slaughter or Pudge, honestly. The status resistance and the magic damage amp for all of their heroes is just insane. That someone definitely has to run that.
Yeah, they do. Trying to find Deutsch. Does he find him? Yes, he actually does find him. I mean, he's quite surprised to find that. He doesn't ult for a while. He's thinking, well, he's going to be Kibby anyway. But then he doesn't be Kibby. 807. They're ahead, and he got 874 gold for that kill.
Oh my lord, he's queued up an E-Blade. He's like rich.
I mean, E-Blade is really good on Pudge. Yeah, you do a lot of magic damage. To go for it.
Like I thought Bounty was in the last.
Oh, Brex is not in a great place, but he just pops Global Silence. He's just manning up. Nice vacuum, but I think he's going to find the kill just before he dies. Is he going to kill him? Yes, he will. He will be brought down. 7 times streak ended, but he manages to find 2 kills out of a very bad situation, so he's going to be happy with that. Gets both of the int as well. Pudge is here. Doesn't find the hook this time. Look at that damage Miles did. He's not even got damage items, but he took like half of Ollie's health away. Yeah, goodbye, Roids. They're just taunting him at this point.
It's kind of bullying, honestly, at this point, but
Little bit.
But it's hilarious, so it's fine.
It is hilarious. It's cyberbullying, exactly. Miles knew as well. They're just trying so hard. My window to be open. Oh dear, that's some.
He's getting heated.
That's some dark humor right there. Oh, hooks him in. Save a bit of time.
Alright, there's no glyph this time. Full damage edict coming through. Top tower already gone down. Miles snapping away on Narax. The rest of the team going to focus middle. Respawns are coming up. Alchemist does have the BKB, but BKB Mjolnir, that's it.
Yeah, he's got.
Back off?
He's just trying to push bot lane. He's like, guys, we can't defend. Noodles just yules the Xenon. I'm not sure why. Miles has gone in. Backs off a little bit. Oh, he's going to get hit square in the face by the Ice Blast. Curse Crown will end up stunning Miles, but he doesn't get stunned for very long because he's in his puddle. Never mind, he gets stunned for quite a long time. Out comes the Fear. Remnants onto Leshrac, and Leshrac's going to be brought down. That's 2 kills. Kindred down as well. Where's Rhyme when you needed him? He's somewhere else. Noodles will find a kill, but I think he's going to go down too.
Roid's alive. Wait, where's the Pudge? Rhyme, get him. You have vision, Rhyme. Do it.
I think Brex went back to stop the Alchemist, and then they went in for a fight straight away, which I think was quite smart.
Yeah, pretty bad coordination from the Radiant team there. They dive pretty hard.
Oh, he finds a kill. He does find Roids. I didn't even look at that.
I was like, there's no way Roids is going to die here. He just walked into the Pudge.
E-Blade, yeah. I mean, that's a very tanky Pudge. Brex is now going, he's gone Hurricane Pike and Witchblade. He's now going for, I think it's called Gleipnir?
Gleipnir, yeah.
Glip. Is it Glip? Is it Gleip?
Gleipnir.
Gleipnir. Just E-Blade Xenon. He's not in much danger, is he?
He's not feeling too scared. He's even got Cloak of Flames, so his Rot is doing even more damage.
Oh, now he's in a bit of trouble. There's a wall in front of him. Global Silence. Now he's just going to ult. Gets silenced by a Mindbreaker.
Makes an illusion of himself, so he's now burning himself with his own passive.
He does have E-Blade. Gets the kill with E-Blade. Ah, but he hooks his own illusion. He is going to be brought down, and Doige will enjoy some extra gold.
Yeah, that level 15 talent now, 120 meat hook damage, so he gets a ton more damage.
Miles just going in. He's going to back off. He does manage to bait the BKB, which is now down to 7 seconds. Yeah, it's a cool item, the Atos plus Maelstrom, because it provides that you can see an AoE route that also instantly does 220 damage. I'm not entirely sure how good it is for Silence. It does give 30 in. Ollie's trying to do whatever damage he can. Does he have enough to kill Brex? Yes, he does. Ollie, the absolute god.
He's very high level on the Willow, level 19. Is he the highest level in his team, in fact?
No, it's actually not.
Actually, no, he's the second bottom in the entire game.
Whoa, the damage Miles did to him.
Oh, my lord.
I don't understand. Miles doesn't even have damage items, but he's hitting so hard. I guess that's just minus armor for you, right? The power of minus armor. What is going on here? Have they given up? Because look how many. Oh no, that's a donation. There's an interesting event happening in the roast bit. That's a cool taunt.
Who knew they'd find love between a fire lady and a nice thing?
Nice thing.
That's a cool taunt.
I think this is what this game has become.
I feel like the end waiting to happen. BKB going to be used on Ember middle. Kinder's just be like, all right, see ya, I'm out. I'm not out. I'm just walking
the game is actually going on, guys.
Like Leshrac still has a Bloodstone to pop. Elon's trying to man up. There goes the Flame Guard.
He's in absolutely no danger. He's gone for the shard, which I really don't understand the shard at all. It means you split Earth multiple times in a row. What is going on in this game? I think Roids is... oh, he's aggroed Roche. He's trying to bring it into someone else. Oh, he gets bashed by it. Oh, a GG has been called.
No, I think it's because he got bashed. I don't think he's calling actual GG.
No, he says sorry.
Mid lane though, there's actually people dying.
Kinde find a kill, Ollie.
I think Brex actually global to try and kill the Alchemist, but nothing really happened bottom.
Now Roids is dead. There is a buyback. Alchemist a vacuum wall. Is this a chance to die to find some kills? Kinder's in a little bit of trouble. He's already used Bloodstone, but he's fairly durable, taking quite a lot of damage though. He's used himself, 700 HP. You've also got the hook coming out from Pudge to save you in 1 second. Is he going to do it? No, he actually goes in, just finds an E-Blade kill. Misses the hook onto Ollie, and Kinder will be brought down.
Spell lifesteal on Bloodstone kept him alive for a long time.
That root lasts ages.
Miles is soloing Roche in the meantime, just ahead.
Oh yeah, by the way. He's gone for Pipe and Axe. He's gone for the proper POS 3 tanky Slardar.
That can solo Roche because of that damage.
Nice 4-star from Ollie. Yeah, Slardar's minus armor is ridiculous. Nice blast and the stun from Noodles. I think he's got Enchanted Quiver because he did so much damage there. There's going to be another kill. Rhyme goes straight back to full mana. Courtesy of the Eternal Shroud. 4-staffs himself in. Someone 4-staffed him. I think that was Noodles, yeah. He's just going to E-Blade and hook Ollie. Who's going to try? No, just goes straight onto Doid. Look at the damage. Doid's hitting pretty hard though, hitting pretty fast, but it's nowhere near enough damage. Brex, even without using his glaives, still has enough right click damage to find a kill. Ollie takes over half of his HP in one attack. He's going to be brought down. Double kill. And as a full team, now it's going to be the GG call.
Yep, I think that's going to be the one. 56 damage on the Silencer, 30 flesh heap on the Pudge. Kinder Surprise 16-3 on this Leshrac. I mean, this game has pretty much been Radiant favored, and there's just been like a slow descent into chaos. I think Royce's head is so far gone at this point.
It has been. I don't know why the GG has been called, but the game is actually still going on. I don't know why. I guess they just want a little bit more fighting. 60 in from Silencer now.
God, this E-Blade on Rhyme is doing like 600 plus damage at least.
It is. Well, that's Pudge for you. He did very, very well on the hero. 2 wins for Rhyme.
Oh, I get so many points. Thank you, chat.
If you're enjoying your channel points, take them straight to the bank.
Soul Believer. Might drop a casual Rainbow Warrior in the...
Will you?
There we go, casual Rainbow Warrior.
Nice. I have to go back to my normal, like, non-multicams to display
Rainbow Warrior!
There you
Perfection.
go. Yeah, I like your tree in the background. That's nice.
Yeah, you know, it's a couple of days from Christmas. Might as well keep the festivity up. I've got Christmas jumpers lined up for the rest of this week. So, you know,
You actually?
Yeah, I actually do. I've got like 4 lined up.
Look at the net worth graph of the players. There's like 3 heroes that are like perfectly intertwined, almost the whole way together. One of them is on the enemy team, of course, Doij. His Alchemist tried to find as much farm as he could, but in the end he was dwarfed by the Silencer and the Leshrac. Kinder doing such a good job on Leshrac. Was really impressed by his play. Only 2 Aghanim shards the entire time. Can we check how many times Roids died to Pudge? Only 8 times, actually.
Only 8 times.
Yeah, I mean, considering he died 20 times, only 8 were.
And nearly
Pudge.
half of them was to Pudge.
Yeah, that's true. Didn't have the greatest game on support Lina, let's be honest. Was pretty tough.
I feel... Yeah, was it? It was bot lane, wasn't it? Yeah. No, it was top lane, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was...
it was POS 4 Willow. Yeah, I feel like Lina excels in an aggressive lane. The problem was that the 2 laners that she could have been with were Darkseer and Alchemist, both of which suck at being aggressive in a lane. They're both kind of just melee creeps, right? That give buffs, and I'm not sure. I think it was a bit of a draft meltdown. Ollie Dark Willow better played as from a head core. It just didn't really pan out in the end, and the strong cores came through from Radiant. Couldn't really kill any of them.
Yeah, exactly. And Ollie tried so hard. He did a really good job, but alas, it was just not quite enough. And yes, Roids did give his Ether Lens to the other team. That's where it went. At that point, it was pretty much GG. The Radiant just had such a good start. They were up 5 kills at 3 minutes, and it just got worse and worse from there. Ollie did find a lot of kills, most of them by himself, but in the end it was just a little bit too late. Oh well, good games. Very rapid games today, but nevertheless entertaining to watch. And now I can reveal the result of the predictions. Let me see if I can do this.
It's a surprise.
So choose out. Radiant have way less votes, apparently.
It's just me. It's only me.
So I click Radiant, yeah? Because it is Radiant.
Yep.
Just checking. Complete prediction. Are you sure? Yes. There you go. Prediction result is Radiant.
I just got 5,000 points.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wow, you can get
1,000.
Oh, you can get a lot of channel points. It's because it was 5.1k go to pay. See details. Let's have a look at that. I think it's because it was a 5.1 return ratio because so many people voted Dire. In fact, it was only 4 Dire votes. You were the only voter, Dave, on Radiant.
Yeah, basically it was a free Rainbow Warrior. I could do another one if I felt particularly spicy.
I need to do something else with the channel points now because people are getting good predictions. They're going to get a lot of points potentially. So I'll try and include something interesting.
The other people will lose the points, right? So in the end, it balances out.
But thanks for the follow, Mutka Gamer. I'm going to see if I can find some interesting ways to use channel points so people with loads of them can do something to like somehow influence the in-houses, but in an interesting, non-fair way. So we'll see.